Now, it seems that in the city of Seattle, some elected officials are giving in to community pressure to take immediate action on the situation in North Seattle, particularly along a stretch of Aurora Avenue. And Mayor Katie Wilson has announced she'll be shutting down some streets between 96th and 102nd, basically to limit the shootouts and escape the routes for fleeing vehicles. There's been a pimp turf war going on there in recent weeks. A lot of crime that businesses and residents have been speaking out about. And City Attorney Erica Evans spoke at a meeting this week. And I want to share part of this X post that was put up from Discovery Institute's Jonathan Cho.
It's important to implement our ordinances, so, but as I mentioned, and I'm willing to work with the city attorney, the mayor, and everyone, if we need to make adjustments, we can do that. We can update these ordinances, or we can create new ordinances. And I'm willing to work with our colleagues across the executive and judicial branches to bring these new ordinances or to fix or update whatever the case may be.
Ms. Evans, you heard Councilmember Bob Kettle offer an olive branch in some ways. What concessions or changes would you need to start enforcing and prosecuting the soap and soda ordinance that's already on the books?
Thank you for that question, Jonathan. I'll start by saying soap and soda have been orders that have been in place for over 30 years. And if they were effective, Aurora and other areas of Seattle, including Little Saigon, would be safe, and they're not. What we are focused on are policies that are outcome driven in data that are going to be effective. Soap orders don't work. FERPA orders work. Getting guns out of the hands of folks that are committing violence in our neighborhood is an effective way to stop the gun violence. That is what our office is being led by. Two experienced prosecutors, myself and Jenna Robert, who's also here, my criminal division chief. We have a combined over 20 years of experience as prosecutors. And those are the policies and procedures we are leading in. Things that work, that are measurable, and not just things that sound good. Thank you for the question.
Now, my colleague Randy Diamond, who covers Seattle for the Center Square Washington, is putting up a story today about all of this with the latest comments from Seattle Mayor Katie Wilson. She was at a city hall on Thursday night and basically said her administration won't tolerate violence on that residential street and surrounding Aurora Avenue businesses and residents. And she's promising a coordinating response, she says, to rout out the crime and the underlying prostitution that is driving it.
We are unified in our commitment and resolve to address the serious violence that North Aurora is facing. For weeks, neighbors living near Aurora have been sending a clear message. People are tired of hearing gunfire in the middle of the night. They are tired of bullets striking their homes. They are tired of seeing violence associated with exploitation spill onto the streets where they are trying to raise children and live their lives. And they are tired of feeling like they have to solve this problem by themselves. When neighbors start building their own makeshift barriers, that is a sign that people do not feel that the system is working for them. That's not where we want to be. People should be able to trust that their city is taking action to keep their neighborhood safe.
Now, keep in mind, we are just a few days away from the first World Cup match in Seattle. There have been a lot of concerns raised by members of the public about this, with Seattle police resources needing to be redirected down to the stadium districts where the matches will be played. Will that leave these stretches of Aurora Avenue more vulnerable to crime? That's remains to be seen. There are neighboring agencies, including the King County Sheriff's Department and others, and of course, State Patrol, that are going to be helping out Seattle police during the World Cup. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the coming weeks as all of this plays out. So thank you for watching today's Friday episode of Washington in Focus Daily. Going to be sunny and hot this weekend. I hope you get a chance to get outside and enjoy it. We'll see you again on Monday.